Up on the roof.
Hello and welcome to episode 8 of Up on the Roof with me,
Big
Joe,
boy.
Will and Ben.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
Will's already said hello by saying big boy. So, how is everyone?
Good.
Okay.
Should you just rehash the conversation we had earlier about how everyone was?
Yeah, let's just rehash that one.
Joe's had a very tiring day.
Yeah.
I've got a banging headache.
Oh.
Pop
Joe-
some painkillers. No, don't pop painkillers, Joe. Painkillers.
No, trust me. I got to 9 o'clock. It's like I'm gonna go away another hour for paracetamol. Fuck it. I'll just overdose now. Get it over
You
and
are
done with.
addicted.
I always have more than the recommended amount. I go this is for a normal person. I'm 6'6". This is okay. And I take
You
2 pills
can't
more.
go for
What?
size.
Are you am I just I'm like a rhino, so
Yeah.
it takes a lot to
Do you not-
tranquilise a rhino, so
He
I'll
doubles
just
his
take a couple more.
quantities.
Do you not do that? Do you not go, this is for a normal size person. I'm a bit more. Let's just overdose a bit more.
No, just
Normally
in
it's
case.
one tablet more than the recommended dose. At least one tablet more than the recommended dose.
How are you, Adam?
I'm good.
What
Adam,
are
you
you
not do
been
the
up
same
to
thing?
Pardon, Ben?
You not do the same thing because you're not a small person yourself.
I'm going to take that as my height. I take,
I'll take your circumference is bigger than most.
if
So you'll
it's-
take a packet then, I guess.
Yeah, just a whole packet. A whole box.
Right, there's a picture of a tiger that I called Adam last night. I called him a tiger, and if that could make its way to the screen now,
Don't worry, it
people
has.
can understand how many painkillers you'll need to sedate that
Oh,
motherfucker.
the giraffe is Joe. The giraffe is Joe.
Oh, the giraffe is Joe.
Okay, I'll put both of them up, okay? The giraffe and the tiger.
I mean, it's very much a compliment we just said.
But the thing is, I understand, the giraffe and everything. Joe's probably thinking, oh, the giraffe is tall. The giraffe is tall.
Seen
But
it.
Joe, it's fucking small, the giraffe.
No.
That
I
sort
thought
of
it
giraffe
was
would have problems on an office chair like you do.
No, it's true. It's true. Big body but small legs.
Yeah. It's just an issue that giraffe has.
Yeah, lion, bloody hell.
Yeah, that lion, mate. That lion needs a serious diet.
Don't worry, you can't
It's not a
move,
lion,
so
it's a
it will.
tiger.
Oh, the tiger, yeah.
Maybe,
You know.
no, I've got this. That tiger was a Frosty's tiger, and
Yeah.
he got addicted
What,
to
to Frosties?
and they just couldn't cut him off. And that's how he lives his life now. He's just a
Totally
beast.
addicted.
Yeah, totally addicted. He's
Microphone
just a
muted.
beast, and he's living in his former glory and fame that he had. Next,
That
you'll
would be
see the
healthy
Cocoa
for
Pops
you.
monkey,
Microphone activated.
and he'll be huge.
Adam, that's him to go find a fat monkey.
Yeah.
Why do I have to find fat monkeys?
No, you,
I'm on internet, so yeah.
you could just go to the zoo near you and just see if you can abduct one, and then fatten it up, and then we can have a live fat Cocoa Pops monkey.
Take a few, bags of crisps and a couple of sandwiches for it. Come on, keep eating. Come on.
Yeah,
We've only got till Sunday when this gets released.
you gotta be fat.
Sunday,
Okay.
Joe, gets released on fucking Fridays.
Okay, Fridays then.
So you've got a whole day
Get a whole day, yeah.
to try and get that monkey as fat as possible.
I'm trying to find animals for me and Will now.
I don't think it's going to happen overnight, me fattening up a monkey.
No,
You sure?
I think a koala for,
You
Will.
you already spent years on this.
Maybe
You
you get
find
an air
tool.
pump and just blow it up.
What, a koala?
No, I was talking about the monkey to get a fat monkey.
Oh.
Just sit there and pump up
Koalas
the
have
monkey.
really similar vocal cords to humans, so a lot of people the police get called in Australia, thinking that people are having sex, but it's just a koala yelling outside.
You ever heard a hedgehog having sex?
Yeah.
It's the most.
No,
It's the
No.
most horriblest thing you could ever hear.
It's also it's like when foxes have sex as well.
Yeah, but
my
you know,
You ever
dad
seen
did
a
their
duck?
job and scared them off.
it's like
Have
someone
you ever seen-
being molested outside.
Have you ever
It's
seen a
just not
duck
great.
do it?
Yeah,
Oh, we've already been to this, Joe.
Joe,
Yeah,
Joe, on
come
Friday,
on.
don't you remember a whole duck raping?
No, but have you actually seen it
Yeah,
happen?
in the DT class, we were in the computer room, and
Oh, so
you
sort
heard
of-
some. You heard some.
We had a live show, Joe, you
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I looked up, and Dan was sitting next to me. I tapped Dan, and I was going, "Dan, the ducks are having sex," and literally, it was the brutalest thing I have ever seen.
We all crowded around and started throwing £1 at them, but
Yeah.
they didn't appreciate it.
Didn't appreciate the audience. Especially when Ben tried to get involved.
Yeah, sure.
I was hoping for more of a reaction than that.
Ben's trying to look at
I know
animals
you
that
were.
he could call himself.
And you
I mean,
will.
You've got the Down syndrome, like, liney thing. That
Yeah,
you've got
Ben, you're the
tiger.
Down syndrome tiger.
It's not related to Adam, just, you know.
I mean,
Well,
I
you've got
know.
Down
Like
syndrome.
he's an albino. He's a white tiger.
Yeah, an albino Down syndrome tiger. That's what you need.
Just ignore like the writing around it. I found a couple of pictures. I'm just gonna post them on the group chat.
Oh, cheers, mate.
Oh no, hasn't downloaded them.
But yeah, but Joe, have you ever watched Midsummer Murders?
Yes.
You know, before someone gets murdered, is that noise?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Was this a question? Who was this question at?
Yeah,
everyone.
his voice really
Everyone.
changed.
Then I'm sure. Will said Joe.
Did I say Joe?
I'm sure you did.
Yeah, you
I
did.
don't know.
I thought I said if has
did.
any of you guys watched Midsummer
Well, you
Murders?
said-
I
said
thought
Joe.
you
You
said
said
that as
Joe
well.
to start off with.
Oh, maybe
And
I
someone, like Joe's voice either changed or someone else answered the question.
No.
God knows.
Has anyone watched? Have you all watched Midsummer Murders?
Yes.
You know the
Some of it.
noise that like fox call that they make before someone gets murdered.
Yeah.
When you hear that living in the countryside from watching Midsummer Murders from a young age, I always feel like this is my time to go. This is it.
Right, this is your time. You're like,
Yeah.
Mum, I love you. Bye.
I've heard the fox one. It's over. It's game over. I've watched other show. I've seen how this goes.
Barricade the doors.
You literally, if you hear that noise, you don't go outside. But even then, they get murdered inside the house because everyone in the countryside apparently leaves the doors open.
Yeah.
I mean,
I do.
let's be honest with you.
It's
they
not
do
wrong,
well.
but
They
it
do,
is
they
true.
They do, yeah. But you know, come on.
I leave my door open.
Yeah, as soon as you hear that fox noise, though, you're barricading that door.
I kind of want someone to break in so I have an excuse to torture someone for a few days.
Oh.
I didn't get it done for not manslaughter, get
Like,
done for murder.
It's like
And then
like
It's
delivery.
a full
isn't
circle
it?
to the conversation we were on about before.
Yeah.
Like delivery.
Yeah, but
There you
you'd
go.
be done for that, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't get caught.
It depends. Like,
You won't get
You can
caught,
get-
so you're going to do murder now.
No,
It's
you can
probably
get-
not the
you can
best
get it-
idea to say you guys can do this on a video that's
if
on
you
the
murder
internet.
a guy, you can flick a coin, and that's your odds of you getting caught.
you can, if you do get caught, you can get away with it with temporary insanity. If you can prove it.
I don't think he's going to have an issue there.
No, Ben is completely and utterly sane. I don't think they'd give him temporary. I think they'd just call him insane.
Yeah, he's going straight to the loony bin.
I'm
Yeah.
totally insane.
Like, there's no question about it. That loony bin's going to be filled up with Ben.
I was watching Hot Fuzz a couple of days ago.
Great
Yeah.
film.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
good. Forgot, like, you just forget how good it is.
It is a very good British comedy. All three Cornettos, but then Paul also, even though it's not a Cornetto trilogy, even Paul's amazing.
Paul's good.
By them two as well. Paul's just really funny. It's just
Yeah.
like really good laughs. Laughs
Yeah.
per minute in that film's good.
The what do you call it? It's in Hot Fuzz. You like, there's so many jokes that you forget. Like,
But there's so many jokes that are aimed at like an older audience as well.
yeah,
Compared to like a younger one. I mean, to be fair, a lot of films that, what's his name? Is it Nick Pegg? Or
Simon Pegg.
Because it's Nick Frost, isn't it?
yeah, Nick Frost.
So many, like Simon Pegg's, so many good films that Simon Pegg's actually, but he's actually like a really good actor.
Yeah,
I think he's probably overlooked.
yeah, he's overlooked for his stuff that he's done, isn't he?
Yeah. And the other one, I forgot his name now.
Nick Frost.
He's also very good.
Yeah, he is.
Well, they did like TV for ages. A bit before our time, though.
Yeah. They did
Just
a
a wee
show
bit.
that was them two did a show, didn't they? Was it them two that did a show? No.
Yeah, they did.
I can't remember what the show was called, but they did
That's how
a
they
show.
first met. Is on the show.
Yeah, and that's when they got the idea for Shaun of the Dead.
It's the first Cornetto trilogy.
Yeah, it was because they did a zombie scene in the show, and they loved doing a zombie like this sort of thing. So they were like, "Oh, why don't we just make a movie out of it?"
I loved it in Shaun of the Dead when they're in the back garden and they're just going into their shed trying to find stuff to fight the
Yeah.
zombies. Just get the vinyl records and just go through them like, that shit, throw it.
Yeah,
They keep that one.
just rake the vinyl before you love it as a zombie. Solid film.
It is.
Cool. I'm back with more pictures, guys. This check it out. Goes to no, so it was the one in the top
Okay.
left corner.
Top
It's nice
left
to see what
corner.
Ben's been doing whilst we've been off on this tangent.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's he sent? He
Pause
has
for a
sent.
minute whilst we all look at pictures.
So Will is
Adam can see it from the screen. Can't he?
so is Will the dog?
With the shitty smirk, yeah.
Yeah. So that's Will.
I
Who's the
enjoy that.
horse? Is the horse you, Ben? Okay.
Mr. Horse.
Who's the small dog?
That's Joe. That's got to be Joe.
It's another Joe. And who's the corgi?
Well, that's got to be you, Adam.
Adam, you got a fat ass.
We call her
her
Kim
Kim
Kardashian. Oh, that's great. I approve that.
I mean,
So-
seeming that we've all labelled him, Will's the one with the smirk. Ben should be the fucked up horse.
Yeah, Ben is the horse.
Yeah.
Well, I'd just like to say I'm hairy and that. It's like Adam saying he's big boned.
Yeah, no, Joe, that dog is an accurate representation of you. You're small and you're hairy.
Yeah, true.
You're small and you're hairy.
So that ends the segment of us as animals.
Yeah.
I just liked the shit-eating smirk on that dog, to be honest.
Is that going to be a new segment now on the podcast?
Well, us as animals, every week you have to spend like a while trying to find your animal.
Yeah.
There's me at work. I'm sorry, I can't fix that machine at the moment. I've got to look for this podcast thing for finding an animal.
I've got a deadline.
Yeah, I've got a podcast tonight, mate, and I've got to find an animal that looks like me. It's not hard trying to find small animals.
Joe, you're sacked. What?
Just gives me more time to
We're
find
always
animals now.
looking for mechanics, Joe.
Say again?
One does quit. We're always looking for mechanics.
Nah, I'm
drive,
okay.
though.
You know,
You have to be able to drive.
well, yeah, but you know, Ben, we struggle enough in TeamSpeak. I don't think
I'm
I
not
could work
working
with you.
anymore. I'm quitting.
Aren't you? You quit?
I'm going back to uni. Not yet.
Gave up
I'm
on it.
leaving on the 24th.
Couldn't even last in that one job. It's terrible.
It's almost like I have to go back to university.
Yeah, Ben's just a part-timer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ben will be back to his ridiculous sleep schedule and,
Yeah.
kayaking.
Feeding off the state.
A part-timer of... I have to pay it all back.
Yeah.
But when, Ben? When are
But
you going
when?
to pay it back?
Assuming
There's
they earn
loopholes,
over
you
a certain
know.
amount.
Exactly.
Payments like
As soon as you
earn
earn over a certain
amount.
amount, you could be under that bracket for a very long time.
Yeah, you can just get
I
him to put in
want- my
ISIS.
first job I earn over that.
Oh, I don't
It's
know.
not the average starting wage. It's like already meeting over it.
Average, though, Ben.
If you
I said,
don't
yeah.
fail more courses.
I said, oh, you
Yeah,
can put
but-
extra money into ISIS. That was meant to ISA.
Oh,
What?
I'm the
Fucking
last
hell,
year.
Joe.
Next year doesn't count anymore. Where if I
I'm in
haven't
the
paid
ISA
it by
bank.
40, if I haven't paid it by 40, it disappears.
Say again?
If I haven't paid off my loan by at the age of 40, it disappears.
Well, there you
That's
go.
what-
Just
that's
don't
Then
what's
fail
why don't
wrong
you?
with this
more.
country.
Why don't you just wait till you're 40 then and not pay it?
I don't get. As soon as I earn over a certain amount, you have to pay it. So as long if I keep under that amount of wage the whole life, yeah, sure, whatever.
Ben's happy with that.
Yeah.
You don't get a choice. It's like tax; it gets taken out immediately. Like
So Ben brought it up before we started. What's happening with the boat stem?
I don't know.
Don't know. Okay.
I'm
End of that segment.
considering
Hopefully we'll...
I'm free any weekend, and considering I'm off from the 24th till like until September, which is when I'm heading back.
Okay.
Oh, September-ish.
We'll try
Well,
to
we
get
could
it
do
done
the. If
before
we
then.
can't do the weekend that I was moving out, we could do the 1st and 2nd of September.
But that means Adam's got to try to get it off, which is requested it off. But
I can
it-
call
Is
it
that
Saturday.
a Saturday and Sunday?
Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah. As they say at my work, it's not a request.
could
it's just
always,
me
what
informing
about
you
the
that
bank
we're having
holiday?
a day off.
What about the bank holiday coming up this month?
What the
Will's moving.
original time we were going to do it, Will's moving house.
Oh, is that the original time?
Yeah.
Big
I
things. Big
I
things.
thought it was
happening,
next
mate.
weekend.
No, it's not next weekend.
It is next weekend.
No, it isn't.
No,
Bank
it's
holiday's on
not.
the 27th.
Yeah, so it's not this weekend. It's next weekend.
No, it's not.
No, it's another weekend over.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks' time, Will.
Are you sure?
Is this where Will's saying, oh, lads, I'm
It's
moving
this
next
weekend,
week?
the weekend after, and then that weekend after that is the
Yeah,
bank
Will.
holiday.
It's not this weekend.
18
Not-
days until
Not
bank
the,
holiday.
not the 11th, which is this Saturday. Not next Saturday, but the
Which
Saturday
is
after
the
that.
18th.
No, it's the bank holiday weekend that I am moving.
Okay.
Oh.
I thought I had less time to pack than what I did, so I can just stop packing.
Yeah.
Just don't have to worry
Why
about it
can't
anymore.
we do... Adam, you're working 18th and 19th, aren't you?
Yeah.
So you're off on the 20th, 2nd.
The 20th to the... When am I off to?
Jack's off to the 2nd, isn't he? He's going back on the 3rd.
The second of what?
He's going back the 2nd because he's got to be back by Monday. So he will leave on Sunday night.
So we could do it then, though.
Joe, did you just say the 2nd of what?
What, 2nd of
September.
next month?
Yeah, September.
No,
It's not going to be this month, is it?
Well, no, but it could be this month or the following month after
It
September.
physically can't be this month.
Well, you know, I didn't. It doesn't matter now.
Adam just
overlook
ate
it.
his mic.
Pretty hard because he's got a death mic, so I don't know how he's doing
Yeah.
that.
Well, he's got to be an
Like,
outfit.
like a python, just break my jaw and then just
You got to be
swallow
able
the whole
to fit
thing.
like multiple hamburger or cheeseburgers in at a time.
Exactly. It's an art form, Ben. It's an art form.
Oh, yeah, sure.
We'll just brush over the fact that Joe said this month, then. Okay.
Well, yeah, you sort of
You're the
ruined it
only
by
one
your
really-
mouth
Yeah, you're
eating a mic.
the only
Yeah.
one really up for it, Adam. You're the only one that's getting that much annoyed.
So, Boris Johnson's been a naughty boy.
Yeah, he's no
Yes.
longer fucking foreign secretary, is he?
No,
Yeah, that happened a while ago.
Yeah,
No,
he,
that
he
Yeah, I don't
resigned.
pay attention.
He resigned
do I,
quite
though?
before all what's kicked off, hasn't he? He retired a couple
Yeah.
of was it a couple of weeks ago?
He
He
didn't
retired.
retire, he just
No, I mean,
resigned.
sorry, resigned.
I was just like, yeah, I'm done, boys.
Yep.
I've done a year. That's enough.
Did he do that thing where, like, when we're at school, we're not going to expel you, but you can leave, or we're going to expel
Nah.
you? Like
No,
you
he left
you
ages.
can
He
resign.
left before this whole thing.
Yeah, but
That was
they
over
already weren't
Brexit.
fans of him. They already weren't fans of him, were they?
Well, no,
I wish
left
he was
because of
prime minister.
Brexit.
Wasn't
He'd
it
been
just-
such a
also,
cool prime
like,
minister.
the extension to Heathrow, and then he didn't show up to the vote, and then all of his fucking constituents got really pissed off at him.
You know what?
I think the biggest news that only probably British people will get. Barry!
Oh god.
Oh,
Don't
Barry
bring it
Chuckle
up.
died.
Barry Chuckle.
I accepted this. I've gone through my mourning process.
So it took me a while. The whole Sunday I started thinking, oh, this is a bummer.
Yeah.
I
They,
just
just,
said,
they had
I-
a new TV show as well, didn't they?
Yeah, they just had a new
Yeah.
TV show.
You know the radio? I was listening to radio, and they're really fucking insensitive. Like, a day after he died, they're going like, so, what's Paul Tucker going to do? Is he going to carry on with his act? Is he going to do a solo act? It's really hard for duos to get into solo
There
comedy.
was
and it's
four
like,
of them.
yeah, I know.
There's four like
No, but-
Chuckle brothers, but they just sacked two off.
Paul has set
No, but I
Paul's...
was thinking, like, his brother died fucking yesterday, and you're
Yeah.
now
well,
thinking,
well, simple. He'll just say to me, and he won't get any answer.
Paul,
He'll just keep going
Paul-
along to me and struggling with them heavy
you know they do
objects like they
uni
normally do.
tours? They visited my uni in September. Not December, fucking,
Yeah.
like,
To be
December.
fair, they're quite good.
Yeah,
No, they're
Paul
not
has,
quite good,
Paul
they're
has
good.
said that he's going to continue being a performer. Just without his
Oh.
brother.
He'll become one of them
Not having
stage
that.
acts, won't he?
Yeah, they
Can't
used
just-
to do a lot of pantos.
Yeah.
They used to do a panto every Christmas. So I imagine he'll just carry on doing that.
Yeah.
He'll just do a bit more. It might help him like lose his like Chuckle Brother sort of persona,
Yeah.
because they're only known for one thing, being a Chuckle Brother.
Yeah.
Trickle vision.
Chuckle Vision.
I never enjoyed the program that much.
I loved it.
It was amazing.
It's just cool.
It was
I never
great.
enjoyed it. That
Chuckle
But
much.
Vision was
my eyes.
amazing.
I watched a clip and it was about a Chuckle Vision, and it was like when a medium like person, like a ghost hunting people, come to a house,
Yeah.
and he goes, "Oh, what are you?" And she goes, "Oh, I'm a medium." He goes, "No, you're not." "Yes, I am." "No, you're not." He goes, "Yes, I am." He goes, "I thought you were more of a large." And like when you're younger, you just don't get that. It's on a kids program. That's sort of like one of them jokes that are
For adults.
Yeah. And you just think, well, they just knew what they were doing.
Oh, what was the TV show where they used to shout
Beatles did a
bogies?
thing, right?
But
Oh,
then-
that was what's his name? Them two acts, Ant and Dec, wasn't that?
No?
No. It's
Dick and Dom.
Dick and Dom. That's
Dick
it.
and Dom.
Dick and Dom in the boat.
Where they would go,
still
where
a
they would go,
thing.
yeah, where they would go into a supermarket or somewhere
Bogies.
and play a game of bogies where you would shout bogies. You would start off quiet and get progressively louder.
It's when they used to
Have
do
to
like
be louder.
libraries and places like that. Or like
Yeah.
like the National History Museum.
Yeah.
Walking around.
Going, bogies!
Yeah. That sort of inspired a lot of that sort of game during schools.
When you're walking along the street and you just hear some like 15-year-old start yelling it as well, it's like, yeah, you're cool. You're
I
a
don't
cool
even know
guy.
how they know that's still a thing.
Dick and Dom are a thing again.
Are they?
They took they were when we were younger, then they took like a break for ages, and they've been like a thing for about 5 years again.
And they still got
They've been
like
doing programs.
Jesus, I
They
don't
did,
think
like,
they're still going.
They did their own version of like fucking Takeshi Castle.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, you've not seen it.
Nope.
No, neither. I didn't know they were still going. I thought they were just some washed up people.
No,
Backwash
they're still
people.
quite big. They still made like a bunch of programs.
It's like the Chuckle Brothers. 'Cause, I mean, they didn't really do much after Chuckle Vision.
Yeah, you take like a big break and then they come back.
Yeah, they sort of just.
This one died midway.
But they
through
did
its
a rap
comeback.
with Tinchy Strider. Was it Tinchy Strider? I don't know if
Something
you
like
guys
that.
have seen that, but that's pretty good.
They were in the video, I'm pretty sure. They're in like in one of his music videos.
No,
Ben?
they're actually properly in it.
Are you playing with a tape measure?
Yes.
I can tell. And I'm pretty sure the audience
Measuring
can
the
tell
size
as
of my
well.
dick.
There we go. And what's it saying, Ben? How big? Or small? I don't judge.
He ran out of
Yeah.
tape measure.
Yeah,
I'll back you
it's
up.
only
It's only a 5
10
minute
metre
tape measure.
long.
How's that going to help?
only a 10-meter long tape measure. So
How far can you get out before it starts breaking?
That's always a fun game
what?
to
Oh,
play.
do you play that game as well?
Yeah, go on.
I think everyone who owns a tape measure or who has used the tape measure plays that game.
All right, wait, can we get it? How? Okay. Currently, I just reached a meter.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh,
What
I got
was it?
something, mate.
He doesn't have the skill.
How far can
It's
you get
also
it,
a
Jack?
really fucking old
I thought,
tape measure.
I can get it full 10 meters along the ground. But yeah.
that doesn't
It's like
count.
there's techniques you can use. Like I occasionally, if you fold it in more, make it fold more, you can make it last longer. But
Sex
You gotta
advice
have a
with Ben.
strategy going into this.
This is such a euphemism.
I was playing with a, I wouldn't call it a penknife. You know those penknives that have a bloody like pliers in them.
Yeah,
Swiss
that
Army
Moe
knife.
tool.
Yeah, I was playing with that earlier. And then we can play with the Zippo lighter.
That's not.
Oh, I've got.
It just sounds like a fire hazard in your house, Ben.
Ben is a fire hazard.
Yes, he is.
When we did the bloody
I
drone.
legally have to be on the risk assessment for being a fire hazard. So
Do you?
joking. No, I'm fucking joking.
Yeah, because
Why-
when we did the shooting video, Ben just lit a fire even though the grass has been damp for God knows how long. They're not
Yeah, you
damp,
wouldn't want to
dry.
do that now. I mean, that fire.
Oh
can
yeah,
get
there was a
seriously
big
out of
fire.
control.
One
Oh, yeah.
on
I
an
thought that in
industry estate near
Swaddling
me.
Coat.
Yeah,
The big fire in Swaddling Coat. I was like, oh, I hope it gets banned.
I drove past it.
To do us all a favour, just take that one out.
It's on the way to work.
Oh. Smell of burning.
Yeah. There's been a few fire tornadoes, hasn't there?
Yeah.
Fire tornadoes.
Yeah, look at
The- in-
YouTube. Just look at a picture of them.
The changing temperature causes little teeny weeny tornadoes. And it just picks up the fire. They're not like proper tornadoes, they're just. You remember those little leaf tornadoes you used to get at school?
Yeah.
Like that, but fire.
Fucking hell. Just Google searched one. What
Yeah.
what would go through your mind at that
What?
point?
Crap.
When you just saw
Do I
like,
run in? Yeah. Do I run towards it or away from it?
do I fly do I flee or do I fight?
What,
Like when
fight
you're
a
on
fire
top of a
tornado? What, are you going to
Yeah.
go over a super soaker?
Yeah.
Come at me, you bastard.
I was gonna punch it.
No, I feel like a super soaker would do the most damage.
It's like when you're on like a tall ledge or something. You're like, well, no, I'm not meant to, but I'm really tempted.
That's just you, Ben.
Yeah, I was going to
No,
say,
it's
mate.
not. It's actually a common human phenomenon. So fuck you.
What?
Ah.
I should jump.
Fu-
I mean, if it's
There's
you,
always
Ben.
everyone always has a slight temptation just to fucking.
Yeah,
yup.
but the issue is, for most people say, oh, don't jump. When you say,
Yeah.
I am tempted to jump, everyone goes, please do.
Ben, whenever you're close to a ledge, and
Cool,
I'm
you'll
clo-
get done
I'm-
for manslaughter.
See you later, boy!
Actually, he won't do because it's premeditated. He'll just get done for murder.
What?
It'd be like, you know, it'd be on a bridge.
You
Plane
can't
goes
get them because
past,
they're not being directed.
and you'd be shouting out, "Just jump! I'm late
Will's
for work."
saying that if he, like he said, that would push you off the edge.
No, he said that you'd say jump, push
No,
them
yeah,
off
I
the edge.
literally said I'd say jump, mate. I'm not falling
If
for
you
that
tell
one.
someone to jump off and they jump and they die, you can get arrested for manslaughter.
Unless
Why
it's
took them?
banter.
I
And then
thought
it's
it was.
fine. If the judge
The
has top
judge-
banter, it's
judge-
fine.
It was banter.
I like, right, case dismissed, go home.
It happened in London. A bunch of people were getting pissed off because the road was closed, so they started yelling to a guy to jump off one of the bridges, and he did it. Then about 50 people got called in for manslaughter.
Oh,
So
to be fair, if they are making you late for work, it is quite inconsiderate. If you're gonna do it on your own time.
I reckon that's a valid excuse to be late. I just have my phone. It's like, cool, I'm just going on my phone. Like, get paid
Depends
no
how
matter
much
what.
people really love their job.
Yeah, I mean, if you're paid by the hour, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
No, but it's like at work when they're like, I go and tell them like, I'm done with this track. Do you want to get me a new one? And then I go sit and wait there for half an hour for them to do something. It's like, cool, I'll just sit on my phone. I'm getting paid no matter what.
I'm paid to sit
oh.
here. I'm in no rush.
I mean,
It's like the whole
unlike
thing. If
Joe,
you take a shit, if you go for a shit
Yeah.
10 minutes every day at work, after a year, you would have been paid for a whole day of shitting.
yeah, I know. That's why I take 10 minutes virtually out of my day when I go to work, just to
10.
yeah.
Relieve
Let's
yourself.
be honest, Adam. It's more like you go to the toilet like 5 times a day, so that's 40 minutes. Barely
Yeah.
any time to work.
Exactly. Why do you think they get so pissed off with me?
Yeah, they wanted to keep you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
That's just a ploy.
They're
Can't
gonna
be asked to
cook
get rid of him. There's so many forms you have to fill
Yes.
out in your fasting one.
Yeah, but he was quitting.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say about me, Adam?
No, we're on about job. People jumping off bridges and like depending on how much you love your job. And I said, I
To be
was going
fair,
back to
Joe
that.
could jump off a normal sized bed and it's like a bridge.
And I shall try now.
Joe has to sleep on a mattress on the floor, and even that's risky.
If
Yeah,
Joe
I'm
jumped
gonna
off
have
my bed,
side
he'd kill
protectors.
himself.
Yeah.
I didn't have that till I was 8 at all. Fuck you.
Ben had side protectors. Ben has a misshapen
On the bo-
head.
I had them on the bottom bunk as well.
Oh,
You
I
had
was
them
gonna
on the bottom bunk.
Bloody hell.
I was going to say, not going to put you on the top bunk if you need side protectors, are they? That's really testing fate.
No, they just strap him down, don't they?
No,
Hey,
it
you know
was
those
actually, like,
those
really-
photos you sent us. Like
Which
when I
ones?
wanted to
Those.
find
I
a
got sent
photo
those
of your
up, so-
beard.
Yeah.
Like it seemed like you and your mum used to get on when you were younger.
I didn't
And-
talk.
And you
You had no choice back then.
Yeah, she's the only other person that knew sign language in my family, so I was kind of fucked.
Do you still know sign language?
No.
You lost that talent.
I want to relearn it, to be honest.
To be fair, so do I. I
Effort.
think sign language is pretty cool.
Which
It's like,
version, though?
what do you mean which version?
There's like 50 versions just in the UK.
Yeah. I was going to say, aren't they talking about making a universal sign language?
It's hard to do it in between languages. There's an
Yeah.
English one. There's an English, like, there's 2 English ones which are meant to be standardised. There's the complicated one and there's the easy one.
Oh, I don't know which one. I don't think easy.
I knew the easy one when I was younger, where you just knew letters.
No, so you have to
Don't know
spell
the
out
whole
the
words.
words.
Yeah.
I probably want to learn the words one because I'd be fed up of spelling out letters. Also, dyslexia really wouldn't help.
Yeah.
No.
So like
Yeah, but when it comes to, like, having... like, fucking... There's a lot more words, so I was like 6, I was like 4 when I first started learning sign language, so...
Cool stories with Ben.
When did you start talking
Yeah.
again? Well, when did you start talking?
About 7, 8-ish.
Whole 4 years. I'd love them 4 years.
So you
with
couldn't
Ben.
talk for 4 years then?
I could talk, I couldn't hear. It's why I still sound like a bit like a deaf guy at the moment.
What was that, Ben?
Ah,
Oh,
so
thanks.
witty. Oh my god.
Quick banter from Adam.
Somebody get this guy a pay raise.
Did I send you the ones of me when I was a bebe?
No, I don't know.
I got 6 on my birthday.
Oh.
I feel like we missed out on this one.
Yeah. Joe missed out on Ben's birthday as per usual.
Yeah.
Yep.
Joe doesn't attend
Are you
social events
Joe,
anymore.
organised for my family not to be there for you?
Yeah, exactly.
He
Just
did.
for you. And that's how you treat him. You spit in his face.
Yep, exactly.
Disrespect me.
Yep,
Exactly.
I agree.
Worst of all, disrespect.
I'm terrible. I'll just go ahead and slap myself.
Go on then.
No.
Harder.
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 You went from a
I-
punch to a slap.
Then to the dentist.
That's just
Ow.
going backwards.
Which one do you want me to do, Adam? Do you want to come around and do it now?
Yeah, gladly. I would happily do it, Joe.
Happily do it.
Yeah. Just because I'm that much of a good friend to you.
Yeah, but it shows me how much good friend. I was just about to say that.
Exactly.
I'll happily
I'll-
come over there and pummel you into the ground.
I'll
Get on
slap
the
you
group
silly.
chat.
I mean, let's be honest with you, Joe. It's not that far for you to fall.
No. You're the first one's gonna fall.
Joe, all I need to do is just tickle you a little bit and you're on the ground.
That's my
Defenseless.
secret weakness.
You're not allowed
I really
witnesses
didn't have
around there.
eyebrows, did I?
Well, you never had eyebrows?
Look, when I was younger, you really couldn't see them.
Just too blonde, mate.
Yeah. So there's going to be a picture of Ben when he was younger for this whole conversation we just had.
Fucking hell.
There's a long picture of Ben. You
Yeah.
scared everyone off.
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody left past this point.
So
I mean,
was it after this picture when you felt when you started to have hatred to your family? It seems you're very happy
I
here.
hate all of my family. No, it's when remember the meltdowns every fucking day for like 4 years.
Oh, on
Remember
Skype.
them?
I
We'll-
remember them
yeah.
fondly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
do
kind
you
of
remember
miss them.
them?
Yeah, I
Do
remember.
you really?
Yeah, like
Yeah, that's how that's
coming home from school or like coming on the summer holidays and you like have a bet how many arguments Ben's family have during the day, during the whole time we're speaking.
Pretty much, yep.
Yeah.
Kind
And
of
then when
missing
Chloe
them.
stopped, Ethan started having them, and it's like,
Yeah.
yay!
Attention seeking.
The whole cycle just starts again, mate. It's fine. We got used to it. It got to the point where I
Right.
could like be on Skype with you guys, and I'd leave my headset on, and I'd be downstairs like eating tea,
Yeah.
and I could hear Ben's family screaming through my headset all the way downstairs. It's either that's why my headset was so loud back then, and that's why I have problems now with things being loud. But yeah, I could hear Ben's.
I know.
Ben's family.
I'm like that at work. Like someone shouts towards someone, like I could have them standing in front of me on the other side of the window. I'll look straight at them. They're shouting at me for something, and I'm like, "Sorry, I can't hear you. What did you say?"
Yeah, come on.
Oh,
come on,
If there's
come on.
any,
No,
if there's,
oh, I can sort of beat that.
Oh, Joe, that was fucking competition.
No, it's not about hearing, but I needed to go and talk to my boss. So my boss came over to me, and I pretty much walked up to him, looked at him, walked away without saying anything because I just did not notice he was there. It was like when I got off a bus one time, run into Nigel next door.
Yeah.
Yeah, got off a bus, literally looked at him, didn't say anything, and just carried on walking. Completely
Heartless.
ignored him. Yeah,
Heartless.
heartless. Yeah.
I
Do you notice him?
occasionally have volume issues, so I mean to say hello to someone, but I end up saying it really quietly without
Microphone muted.
noticing. They can't actually hear me. Like they say hello, and I go hello back. It's like oh
I feel like we
Oh,
all
I
waited
didn't
for the
realise.
hello to come, but none of us heard it because it was that quiet.
yeah, exactly.
We just all felt what it's like. Yeah, there's a major
I
of
did
seats
say
waiting
it.
for that hello then, and just nothing.
Like, I just find it really hard, and occasionally my volume just changes. It's like oh fuck's sake.
Microphone
Your volume just
activated.
gives
Unless I
out.
can't hear shit, there's buzzing in the background, which is really awkward when there's tractors driving around constantly. I can't actually understand what people are saying. I'm like, yeah, cool, whatever.
Yeah, I feel
Do you
like
feel like we should just like going back to the sign language thing? Do you think we should just learn and just speak in that whenever we see each other?
Yeah, I think it'd be really useful. We're just like next in public, and we just start talking sign language just about
yeah,
someone
it's just
sitting
like
next to us.
shit talk everyone then.
Just like oh.
You know how
I
like
mean-
you know like how you're walking in the street or like you're sitting next to someone who doesn't speak English or they do speak English but they're speaking their first language
Yeah,
and you're always like, are they talking about me?
yeah,
I
but you
only
have
hear
to
a
sign
few
language.
bits of English in there.
Yeah, like just talking and like, oh, Ben Archer, and you're like, excuse me, and like, no, not talking about you, it's different Ben.
No one knew Adam. It's like,
I
they're
was
like,
like,
oh, this
why a
Odin flip fat shit. And Adam's like, oh shit, they're talking about me.
Yeah.
I always think, why the fuck give a shit about me? They've got their own fucking lives.
They got their
I
own
give a shit
problems.
about you, man.
Why would they be talking about me on a random bus? This random person they've never met on a bus.
Because they're talking about your fucking bum ear.
No one
That's
notices
harsh.
it. I've known people for like 4 years and gone up to them and go, "What's that on your ear?" It's like, "Oh, it's cut." It's like, I've never fucking
To
noticed.
be fair, it
Like,
took us
how?
a few years to figure this out.
I don't understand how. Like, I notice every little detail on people, but
Yeah, because you know that you've
Then,
got
mate,
flaws.
because you're that small, inconsiderate sort of like,
Intelligence.
no, it's like
Yeah.
when
You
I
mean
mean,
that
I
little
take-
to us.
I take a lot of details in like places as well, though, and stuff like that. People don't seem to ever notice shit that I occasionally notice. Like when I go into a store, I always look for all the cameras. That's a little game I play when walking around. There's
That
spot
doesn't
all the
look
cameras.
suspicious at all.
You can't.
I'm
look
just
directly at
scouting
them,
out your
you know?
shop here. I'm not gonna come
You
back
can't
and rob
You can't
it.
look directly at them. Well, yes, especially when we went into a Sainsbury's in a bunch of hoodies and backpacks, and then suddenly.
Oh God,
Started
she
getting
followed us,
followed.
didn't they?
And then we split up into twos, and then they're like, they have to get a few more people on us. It's like, oh. And then we use self-checkout just to make it even worse.
Because
Yeah.
they gave us a choice, didn't they? Go to Mackey's or go to Tesco's.
Sainsbury's, Joe, for fuck's sake.
Sainsbury's.
Sorry, Sainsbury's.
It's not like Ben just said that at the beginning of the conversation.
I know. I'm very
I-
tired.
Are you okay, Joe?
No, I'm
And we
very
were like,
ill.
do we have these Mackies for this one moment, or do we buy a bunch of shit over the
I went-
weekend for the
I went
That's what I
to
mean. You just buy. The logic is you buy a bunch of sweets and you buy a lot of fizzy drinks. And then
Instead of
everyone
everyone
else-
Mackey's.
Everyone, the Mackies crew, all got really jealous of us, like after the Mackies, didn't they? Though?
Yeah, because they all got one Macca's. We were like, well, we've got sweets back at base now.
Yeah, like fuck you.
I remember where me and Dan were in our dorm, and all I hear is a knock on the window. I look out, all I see is Ben flat first on his back on the floor, and he ran into a bench.
Yeah, to be
But
honest,
that-
wasn't
that-
the smoothest moment
That
smoothest
really
thing you
caught
have
my face a bit as well, though.
Yeah, it
Like,
did. It really caught you off guard.
Yeah, Jordan and Will fucking ran. And next thing you know, all I see is Ben on his back on the floor. Comes in and he's got a massive mark on his forehead where his
No,
head
it's
hit the
bleeding.
bench. Was it bleeding?
Yeah,
Yeah. It's quite a funny experience, really.
I wasn't the only person that had their head banged against something, was I?
No, but let's not mention that. It's not like it was me.
Wasn't
What
you?
happened to you?
It wasn't you.
No, it wasn't me. I'm just on about if people
Idiot.
suppose it was. When I said let's not mention it.
It's nice, mate. It looked like it was you.
Yeah.
It was, yeah. It
I'm a
did. It's
psycho.
fucking a girl smacking her head against a wall.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
How could you not
How
remember,
could you
Joe?
forget?
I thought you were talking about Adam saying.
Well, Joe was stuck on the toilet, so
Yeah, I was stuck on the toilet. Yeah. No, I was present for the banging on the head.
For about 10 minutes until it called again.
Yeah, it's like, oh god, oh,
why are we?
just
what
stop
the
there,
fuck was
please.
That cause that?
I love
get
the
that one-
fact that we went for breakfast and knocked it downstairs. Where's Joe? He's just on the toilet still.
Who did it?
Yeah.
Who was it? Do you remember when you used to have the meals in the evening? I don't know who was on my table. And we decided to play the game of sweet corn racing.
No, I wasn't there.
None of you guys? I don't know who was on my
I can't
table, but
remember
we started playing sweet corn racing that day after Joe had the shits. we were all sort of wanting to time it.
But it was just
That's the one where you guys kept on coming up to me when I was sitting next to the pond and trying to fucking push him in and go and saved your life.
Yeah, when I did save your life, mate, you would have fallen in. I mean, there's no two ways about it. Maybe my initial push may have pushed you in, but I retracted that push and then saved your life.
It was when we built the bridge as well, wasn't it? And like everyone else got across it, and then I got on it, and it just broke.
Yeah, that was the moment when you knew that weight loss was needed.
Like
When
how we
the
actually
bridge
like
broke.
we just spent like all night playing fucking Zombie Tig as well.
Oh,
The
yeah.
whole year is where like even people that never played it just we got everyone playing. It's like
Real big group building session it was.
Yeah,
it was more than the fucking rest of the holiday was.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, learning in classrooms. Fuck that. Just go outside and play Zombie Tig.
In the
All
dark.
you need.
In the dark, just having torches to light the way.
Who wants torches to make you torch blind?
Torch blind.
Yeah. Unless you put a bit of red light stuff on it. Red light doesn't make you torch blind.
I don't want to be torch blind. You got me scared now, Ben.
You don't. Yeah, it's so because it makes it. You can only see the bit that's in light. You don't actually want to use torches.
Oh.
I love
You don't know this?
I loved it where we were in the class and we were going out to the village, weren't we, or the city, whatever it was. And Dr. Brown had to phone
It's the only county capital that isn't a city, Adam. So it's a fucking town.
And Dr. Brown had to phone your dad, didn't he, Joe?
Yeah.
Mr.
Not to
Bamber,
go out.
Mr. Bamber, can we pump you some full of Imodium so we can go on the school, so we can go outside, please?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And my dad did accept. He said, "Yep, he's used to his drugs."
You can
Wait,
just
I
give
don't
you
give you
paracetamol,
paracetamol.
it'll be right as rain.
It annoyed me how they had to keep my inhaler and like my gingivitis medication. It's like I use this at home constantly by myself.
But I suppose it's a lawsuit thing, isn't it? They've got to keep all the medicine in the same place.
Yeah, they don't like Joe just going around trying to find any pills he can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But making that
I'm
Joe
like
have
a
drug
Hoover.
addiction. And he does.
He has a
does have
prescription drug addiction to pay
Yeah.
paracetamol.
Prescribed?
Well, in Joe's quantity, it does need to be. They get suspicious. He has to go
Joe,
to like
out
6
of
different
curiosity,
pharmacies.
how many painkillers have you taken in a day? Before?
How many?
Yeah.
I've took paracetamol, ibuprofen, antibiotics.
What, all in the same day?
I've never exceeded
Well,
the limit because I've always found,
No, I've never exceeded the limit. I've made sure I'm well in the lines, and by God, I drink Calpol by the gallon.
When I'm not,
Calpol's
that's
nice.
paracetamol in it. That has paracetamol in it, which is the dangerous thing.
Yeah, but it's just nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
You can eat a shit ton of ibuprofen. You can just eat it, put it in a bowl and just eat loads of
Burns your
ibuprofen.
stomach,
Nothing.
doesn't it?
The most you're really going to get is a little bit of kidney damage.
A little bit of kidney.
only.
They're not important though, are they?
Only.
You can live without the kidneys.
But no more than downing a Red Bull. But paracetamol is the one you have to be careful with because it's in a lot of other medications. Like a lot of people take paracetamol, cold and flu, and Calpo all at the same time. They all contain paracetamol.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you want, mate.
But
You just
because when
want
I'm not
Calpol.
very well, I normally get through a pack of 16 ibuprofen and a pack of 16 paracetamol in a day.
Fucking hell.
Fucking hell, Ben.
You really tank them. I get through like maybe 2. Like 2 sets of 2. I get like
No, you
4.
take them in the morning, take them midday, take them in the afternoon, and then take it just before you
You
go.
see, I
before
forget.
bed.
I know
Yeah,
I'm
so do
ill.
I.
I'm ill and I'm like regretting it, but then I think, oh,
I don't,
crap,
because I end up feeling like
paracetamol
shit
could
once
help.
I'm on them.
And then like, after like 8 hours ago, I'm like, oh, paracetamol could help me right now. That's just how it goes.
I keep it in my pocket.
You keep it in your pocket, ready.
Well,
It's
that's when
been-
I'm still going to lectures. I'm just feeling like shit. I just get a Monster.
Heavy night
A
before
packet
playing
of
video games.
paracetamol.
I know what you mean.
I buy 2 Monsters, a packet of paracetamol, and a packet of ibuprofen, and that should last me for the day.
Yeah, late night on the gaming grind. I understand.
Well, you can't
It's
say
been-
that. Like whenever I had essays in, I used to go buy a can of energy drink. It's like, well, this will work.
This will do it.
It does actually really fucking help.
What Adam's trying to say something.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been a weird podcast, but it's time to end it now.
Bye bye.
It's been an hour.
Bye.
Been an hour.
Yeah. So thank you
Smash
all.
it. Facing.
Remember
So
last
thank
time
you
it was an
all.
hour, Adam?
Ben, this has been an hour now. I've made sure.
I
of
remember
it.
last it was over an hour.
It was only 40 seconds off, Ben.
Yeah,
It wasn't an hour.
this
though,
one's
was
going
it?
to be fucking 10 minutes off. So
It's not going to be 10 minutes off. We started recording at bloody 12 past.
Oh yeah, I bought a new USB stick before we go.
On that cliffhanger. Thank you very much for
128
listening.
gigs.
Joe, it's a fucking cliffhanger.
Joe's
No one
only
needs to know
been-
until next time.
Joe's only been on TeamSpeak for 50 minutes.
I bet, mate. Start your whining.
Thank you all very much for watching, listening, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.